You know, and often said the last days we are playing tomorrow a game against a very strong opponent. I think for the moment Morocco is maybe the best team in Africa. They showed it already 8 months ago by ending fourth in the World Championship. So that means that they have much quality. And if you see how this team is composed, players who are playing in big teams in Europe, so we know very good what we can expect tomorrow. At the other side, I'm very happy with what I saw in training from my team. I think my team is ready to play a good game tomorrow. And it's a good test for us, but also to show that the progression we made comparing the game 1 year ago in Morocco. I think the guys are ready for it. They are motivated. I feel that. But again, as I said also the last few days, the result tomorrow is not the most important thing. If we will do everything to win that game, this is for sure. But maybe we lose it, and it can be very interesting for us if we were beaten by Morocco. Those are games you need to progress, and therefore a defeat tomorrow will not be a catastrophe. Certainly not. We can learn a lot. We are still growing as a team. We are not at the level we wanted to be, and that's we're working on it to be on the level we wanted in January. And therefore, again, the game of tomorrow is a good test. We can compare this game of tomorrow with the game of 1 year ago and see the progression we made and show the progression we made tomorrow in that game. So again, we are confident we can make a good game. What I saw again on training give me confidence, but again, you play against a good team tomorrow, and we will see what the result after 90 minutes will be.
All right, taking questions for Coach Hugo. No questions. Go ahead in the front.
I have one, but it's in French. Sorry.
It's all right, go ahead, please.
J'ai l'impression que les Bafana ont perdu un petit peu d'intérêt auprès du public. Ils sont moins populaires parce qu'ils n'ont pas fait des grands matchs, ils n'ont pas rencontré des grandes équipes. Demain, c'est un match de gala, c'est le Maroc, vous l'avez dit. Est-ce que c'est aussi l'occasion peut-être de renouer avec votre public?
Have to speak English?
No, you can speak French.
Oh, French. Okay, French. Okay. Ben non, c'est le moment idéal, je pense, pour faire une belle performance contre une équipe comme le Maroc. Il est vrai que tous les matchs qu'on a joués à domicile ont été dans un stade vide, ce qui n'est pas agréable pour les joueurs, pour personne, parce qu'il y a des moments dans le match où tu as besoin du public. Et surtout contre un adversaire comme demain. Mais c'est pour ça que quand je peux croire ce qu'on dit, il y aura du monde demain. Donc à nous de prendre cette occasion de faire une belle performance et que pour les matchs qui vont suivre, qu'on a de nouveau un public qui sera présent dans le stade. Donc dans une sens, c'est pas seulement cet adversaire, mais aussi un petit peu regagner le public pour cette équipe Bafana Bafana.
Maybe you want to say it in English to my
Yeah,
colleague.
you can go ahead and ask it in English again, and then he'll respond in English.
Yeah, I was asking the coach if tomorrow it's a good occasion because it's a gala game with Morocco. I mean, to get some support from the public, because when you go on the field, you talk to supporters and they no more watch Bafana Bafana. They don't go to the stadium. They maybe prefer the Banyana.
So what I said is the opportunity is there. and we have to take that opportunity. We played all our own home games in an empty stadium the last 2 years. It's not nice for a team who comes on the pitch and you look around and there is nobody. And you need that public certain moments in the game when it's a little bit less certain against an opponent like tomorrow. If you have a public who support you, you can do more. That is one. And secondly, again, we have to win back that public. Bafana Bafana is not very popular here in South Africa. So maybe tomorrow it's the good and maybe the best opportunity to win back that public and to play in the next months again in stadiums where there will be crowd and where there will be supporters who will support us.
Thank you. Next question, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Coach, Kamukano from Soccer Laduma, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. For this game against Morocco, you welcome back and Johannesburg belong to the squad. He wasn't around for the Liberian counters. What does it mean to have him come back after he's been in such scintillating form in America and into the team that maybe was not didn't perform to its best when you were playing against Liberia? What does it mean to have him back?
Yes, I said it already. Yeah. First of all, I'm very happy that tomorrow we have an opponent like Morocco. I think, and I'm sure that comparing with 1 year ago, that we make progression. That we have a better team now than 1 year ago. So the opportunity tomorrow is there against such an opponent. So I think we have to grab it with our two hands. And try to have a good performance against that team, and it will give us a boost for the next months. And certainly it's a little bit, how can I say it? Maybe ridiculous to say that this is a good preparation for AFCON, but it is. It is. You have a test now. You can really see where we are against an opponent like this, and therefore I'm very happy with it.
Next question. Can you say, I think it was you?
Coach, you've spoken at length about what Morocco brings as a team, the quality. What is it exactly that you want to learn from this game and take it forward for the September games and African Nation and AFCON next year?
You know that when you remember the game in Morocco, we were 15 minutes in the game, the first 15 minutes. And after that it was finished. We were dominated in every line of the team, in every aspect of football, speed, technique, whatever you wanted. And we were lucky that we only lost with 2-1. So I want to see now tomorrow that this is not the case anymore. Maybe there will be moments in the game we will be dominated, because this is a very good team. I said it already, maybe the best team of Africa for the moment. But we have to show more than that we showed in Rabat 1 year ago. And if we can succeed to do that, I think we are really on the good way. And now then we can say that Bafana make progress in the last year. And you can build on that progress you did already till now, and making this team still better and be ready, really ready for AFCON in January.
Next question, guys, please don't forget to say your name and the media house that you represent. Go ahead, sir.
My name is Ilyas. I'm from Morocco. I'm representing the Moroccan news agency. So my question is about the players. Are they, because now it's like both teams are qualified already, right? So are they going to be motivated enough to give all their heart to the game?
You can be sure of that. Yes. Again, I think if you are a player and you can play against a team like Morocco for the moment, you want to show yourself. If you don't have that mentality, you have to stop playing football. So I saw the guys now for 1 week together, and I see that they are ready and to try to show tomorrow that they are good players, to show that we are a good team. The motivation is there. And okay, I understand a little bit what you want to say. Both teams are qualified. So what are we playing for? We're playing for prestige. And this is something very important also. Also for Morocco, if they can beat us, but also for us. And maybe more for us, because then we beat the best team for the moment of Africa. So the motivation is there, you can be sure.
Next question.
Coach Sestu Pasi from CGTN. You speak of progression with the team and how far the team has come. What ideally would you like to see come the Africa Cup of Nations next year from your team and from your players?
Yes, I want to see good football. And you know, for me, what I said already, suddenly in September last year, the puzzle was complete and we built up with that team. And then you have the Liberia came here. So it started very well. And then suddenly, I think everybody thought from, it's done. And then they came back at 2-2. But the reaction we had 3 days later in Liberia, that was for me something to say, oh, we progress. Because there we played maybe not a great match, but we did it in another way. We knew that we had to fight for it. We knew that on that pitch we couldn't play a good football. No, it was more mentality, also with good football. Because we saw a little bit that game, we have chances there. So we played sometimes also good football. So I saw the progression there, and that was for me important. And again, we are not at the end for the moment. Okay, we are good for the moment, but we will see tomorrow how much work we still have to do in the next 6 months.
2 more questions for Coach Hugo. Velile, and I'll end off here in the front.
Oh, can I ask Percy?
No, we're not doing Percy now, we're doing the coach.
Oh, to go.
Saying that you were late, so we're starting here, we're moving there, so it's coaches for questions for Coach Hugo.
Okay. Coach Velle from SABC, I look at the squad that Morocco has brought. Does it also give you how they respect Bafana Bafana in terms of this game?
Respect?
Yes.
Sure, we have respect for that team.
No, I'm saying the squad that they've brought. I mean, they've brought most of their players were the World Cup and the core of their team. So it talks to how they respect you and how also they are taking serious this game.
Yeah, but you know, 2 years ago, Morocco was not Morocco what they are now. So that means that they did a very good job there. And I know how they are working because there is a Belgian guy who is head of the youth, Chris van Pervel. So I know how they work with young players and how they develop them and so on. So I think it has to be a little example for us how to do it here in South Africa. That shows what we said always before. Yeah, as an African team on World Cup group stages, and we are happy, and then we go home. If they were a little bit lucky, they were in final, Morocco. And I know what they said when the draw was with Belgium, Croatia, Morocco and Canada. Wow, Belgium and Croatia. The other teams will not go through. You saw what happened. So they make a big progression, and that means that it's possible. But you can't do it with a finger snip. It's impossible. You have to work on it. So I think we are working on it, and we are still very far off what happened in Morocco till now. But we are on the good way. So let's test tomorrow, and let's see where we are. And after that game, we will analyze it and see what we still need. But it is possible, and have a big respect for the performances and the progression that Morocco did in the last 2 years.
John T, then Lorenz, and that's the end of the questions for Coach Hugo.
John T. Mark from the Citizen newspaper. Coach, just with the squad, just a simple question: how many? Do you have any injuries or any problems in the squad?
No.
Is everybody fine?
Everyone is top fit.
And okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's an easy answer.
Lorenz, wrap it up.
And I have to say, it's maybe the first time in the camp since I'm here. Yeah, really. The doctor and the physiotherapist don't have really work to do. When I go in the medical room, the boys are sitting there for a good massage. but a real injury. Nothing. It's all right. Yeah. So that means also something.
No jet lag.
Yeah, but you know when you have problems with injuries and guys who don't feel good, yeah, it's not nice. It's not good. Now everybody is happy and okay.
Right.
That's mentally. It's also a good thing.
Lorenz, last question for
Coach
Coach Hugo.
Lorenzo from Itaski Times. You rightfully said that Bafana is not world beaters and you shouldn't be surprised if we maybe lose this game or whatever. But how difficult is it to try and balance getting results and playing entertaining football? Because in order to get the fans back in stadiums and supporting, you also need to entertain them. So how difficult is it for you to balance trying to get a result and trying to entertain?
Yeah, but when I saying I want a good performance and I want a result, it's not that we are going to play in our 16 and 90 minutes and then 0-0 and we are happy. No. No, we have to play football also. And we have sometimes hurt a little bit this Moroccan team. That they're a little bit surprised, oh, this is something else than 1 year ago. We will not be dominated for 90 minutes and that Percy only see the middle circle and for the rest the other side of the field he never sees. No, that's not what we want. We want to play football. We want to play with Morocco and have a good game, and then okay, we will see where we end. But that is the goal for tomorrow. Playing in a good game, have maybe some chances, and not be dominated like we were 1 year ago.